Hey guys, what is up? It is Lake here, coming at you with another video. Now today I'm going to be doing more of an opinion video based on whether or not you should get gaming peripherals such as gaming headset, gaming keyboard, gaming mouse, and gaming mouse pad. That's kind of what I'm going to be talking about. Headset, not so much. I mean, headsets are just really headphones with a mic, so I mean, pretty much all headsets. I mean, there's a few that aren't gaming. Here, let me fix this. This is probably driving you guys nuts. It's like, hold up. Let me just fix this real quick for you guys. It's more equal now. There, it's equal now. There you go. That was driving me nuts actually, but still. Anyway, basically I'm gonna be talking about PC peripherals. Now, before I start this video, all you guys that are waiting for the DLC 1 review on Call of Duty World War II, I'm working on that video right now. I'm getting clips and editing them as we speak. Well, not really, because I'm making this video right now, but later on tonight I will be. So wait for that video. That's coming hopefully Saturday, I'm hoping. We'll see. But anyway guys, basically I'm going to be talking about whether or not it's worth it to buy like a gaming keyboard and mouse. Now I have the Razer Black Widow Ultimate Chroma keyboard, a Razer Naga Chroma mouse here, and then also I have a Firefly gaming mouse pad, which really it's like a soft surface mouse pad that has RGB on it, which is pretty insane. Or it's not soft surface, it's like a plastic textured surface, which is really nice. So first off, let's talk about the bigger thing to this. Now it's not necessarily brand. I mean, brand, a lot of people stick with brand, like I stick with the Razer, but a lot of people stick with different brands. Like my headset's different. It's obviously not a Razer headset, it's a, excuse my messy hair in the back, but it's like Astro headset, so Astros, and I really like them. I like them better than the Razer ones. I do have the Razer ones from before I was able to afford the Astros, but now I purchased the Astros and I really like them. Now I think a gaming keyboard is a huge part of gaming itself. I'd probably still say the mouse is the most important part because of DPI. If you don't know what DPI is, it's basically dots per inch. It's basically when you take your mouse and say you move it across your mouse pad, okay, you move it, you can change how sensitive it is. So this might move your mouse across the screen, or you could set it so that it only moves a little bit. So you can set how, like say you want to play games, but you don't want to move your hand like way back and forth. You can set it where it just like slowly, like it'll not be as crazy or as sensitive. Basically, it's really hard to explain. There's probably videos out there if you look up DPI explaining it a little better than I can, but basically it's just your sensitivity. Just like on a console, you know, you have your sensitivity. It's basically you can turn up or down your sensitivity on the mouse. Mine actually has a physical button. Let me see if I can get that. There's two buttons, up and down, on this that I can push. They're not actually DPI buttons, but that's what I have them set to. They don't have to be used for DPI, but that's probably what they're meant for right there. And that's why I like to use them. You can set it as whatever you want, but yeah. Another big reason for the mouse is if you play MMOs, let me see. You have this big keypad on the side of the mouse. I don't really use it much, honestly. I don't really use it that much because I don't play those types of games. But I just like the way the keyboard or the mouse feels, sorry. And if you play those types of games, then this would be great for you because you have all these, you can set these, it doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can set them to macros, so you can set the buttons to do different functions. You can even do a set of keys. Say there's like a attack on, I don't know, an MMO or something, and it requires multiple keys on the keyboard. You can set that just to one button on your mouse, so you can do that attack with just hitting like button 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever button you set it to, which is really nice. I would say the second most important peripheral to have is a gaming keyboard, just because, and when I say gaming keyboard, get a gaming mechanical keyboard, because mechanical keyboards have individual buttons under each key, where a standard keyboard you buy at Walmart or like a not mechanical, they're called why can't I think of this? Oh, I just said this word today. It's a keyboard that basically it's just all rubber. It's a big rubber pad that touches, when you press the key, it pushes rubber down, and that rubber has metal on the back and it contacts the board. I said that word today. I know the word. Maybe I'll think of it before the end of the video, but if you get a gaming keyboard, make sure you spend the extra money and get a mechanical keyboard, because that's going to make the main difference. Because when you're pressing down on a silicone keyboard, sometimes it'll ghost. And key ghosting is, say you're holding WA because you're strafing or something, I don't know. Eventually, your keyboard might ghost a key where it'll only do W now. So that can get really annoying, where this is individual switches, so the keyboard knows you're actually pressing W and A and you mean to go that way. Another big reason I would say a gaming keyboard's a really cool thing to have is RGB. There's that. But also an even bigger function is, on my gaming keyboard, if I press function and then game mode, actually my keyboard won't, like, say if I press the Windows key mid-gaming because my palm hits it or something, that happens a lot, it won't, like, exit me out of my, like, game and bring up a Windows start menu or anything. It'll just ignore keys that would take me out of my game. So that's really cool, that does that. And let me see, let me just look at my keyboard real quick, see if there's anything else I'm missing. I have macros on my keyboard where I can, like, pause, skip music, volume up and down, but that's on other keyboards. That's not like gaming keyboard specific. Another big feature that I just thought of is on the side of my keyboard. I don't use this. I use the audio ports, but I don't use the USB. There's a USB port on the side of my keyboard. So say I wanted to do cable management and I want to plug my mouse right in there, I could do that. Say I want to plug my phone there, anything. There's two USBs that come off my keyboard, and I can plug in the back of my computer and use that USB port. Now it is only a USB 2.0 port on the 2014 model. I don't know if they've changed that, but I don't know. That's a cool thing you can do. And also there's a microphone and a headphone jack on the side that you can plug into the back of your PC as well, or front, doesn't matter. So you don't have to, like, go reach down to your PC or wherever it is. You can just plug into the side of your keyboard and keeps the cables nice and such. So the last thing is the mouse pad. Now the mouse pad kind of comes around with having DPI. The mouse pad can drastically affect how sensitive your mouse is, because the different surfaces that you might have on your mouse pad could affect how you, like, actually how much the DPI is affected, and just things like that. So overall, I wouldn't say mouse pad's the most important part, but having a mouse pad at least is a great start. And there's even ones, I always use the SteelSeries. There's a SteelSeries mouse pad that's like $9. It's like the best mouse pad if you like cloth mouse pads. Great mouse pad. I definitely recommend it. So yeah, if you're looking for a mouse pad, it's like the SteelSeries QCK, I think, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But it's just like a SteelSeries mouse pad, and there's a really good one for like $10. You don't need any fancy RGB. But you can, but really, honestly, there's mouse pads that have the same material on top that aren't RGB that are not $60, that are like $10-15 on Amazon. So, just kind of do your looking around, but gaming peripherals are definitely a huge part of PC gaming, in terms of your performance. It's just like, basically the thing about PC gaming versus console is, you'll sometimes get like a SCUF player, but most of the time people are using the good old stock controller. If my camera would focus. Hello, camera. Okay, most people are using a stock controller. I have control freaks on mine, and people are using this on console. Sometimes not even these, just a stock controller. Everyone's using basically the same controller, besides for those SCUF users, like I said. But I'd say most of PlayStation users and Xbox users have just a regular controller, unless they're more competitive based. Where on PC, you can choose whatever peripherals you want. You can use a controller, you can use a mouse pad, you can use a keyboard and mouse, you can use different sensitivities, you can use whatever works for you. So there's a lot of customizability on PC that you don't have on console, which can make games a lot harder if you have less or not as good of gaming peripherals. Now that does not mean that you go out and buy one of these that you're going to become better. Necessarily. I mean, it might mean you become better because you can do new sensitivities, or you're better at a certain sensitivity or something, but just because you suck at Battlefield 4, say, or 1 now. When I started playing PC, it was 3, I think, actually. But say you suck at that game, and you get a new keyboard and mouse, and you still suck at it, doesn't mean it's gonna completely change everything, but it can make a positive difference. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know any questions you have down below. Please rate, comment, like, subscribe. I will see you guys. Hopefully it's DLC 1 review. Anyway, guys, thanks. Peace out.